How the heck are you guys? My name is Fastidious. Welcome to my channel and welcome to day 45 in our free-to-play series. Let's get right into it. I think officially I can say I've been playing this game for nearly 2 months now. I think this Wild Sands event is the most free-to-play event in any gacha game I've ever been a part of. So I did all the math, as you might expect I have done, and let's talk about it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
First things first, we got a brand new sign-in event along with it today, which is crazy. And to be fair, it's not 100% confirmed that this is part of the Wild Sands event. It might be to celebrate the 5 million download celebration, but I'm lumping it in because it's all happening concurrently and it's super generous and it's awesome. So if you look here, guys, we got 14 rare summons, rare summoning crystals, 1 legendary summoning crystal, and 2 ancients. But obviously there's a lot more going on here, guys. I mean, just from the Wild Sands, we have the Festive Frenzy, we have the total sign-in, we have this crazy Trials of the Fury with great daily rewards for completions. We got the Odyssey of Dreams with these fun maps with opportunities for even more bonus rewards if you land on one of these mystery men. We have this treasure hunt celebration that unfortunately I can't include because it hasn't come out yet, but it's super good. There's a lot of ways to get free stuff. And I'm kind of blown away as a free-to-play player. Let me know what you guys think. And guys, I worked very hard on this video. The math and the tallying up, really just the counting and finding everything in every corner of the game took me a lot longer than I thought. So if you like this, if you appreciate this, please like the video and maybe comment on it, letting me know what you think. Feel free to share if you think this would help you, your friends, your mother, maybe some of your guildmates. Okay, without further ado, the math. So we're in Google Sheets as we always are. I'll try to go pretty quick through this. We actually have to start over here, right above my head. And you can see here, this isn't a perfect conversion, but I had to do the best that I could do. So I needed to figure out what was the diamond value of 1 rampage medal. So what do I mean by that? Let me pop open the game and get this out of the way really quickly. So the currency to use in the redeem shop, which is a very cool place that exists within this Wild Sands event, are these rampage medals here. So you see I have 155 of them right now. It's a pretty decent amount. I'm about halfway to a legendary skill up crystal, or I can get a lot of other things. So there's a lot of great things here. I broke it down in my previous video about the event. I'll link that in the description. There's a lot of great things in the shop. Some things I think are worth it, some aren't. However, I thought we need to figure out monetarily, at least game-wise, in-game currency, what are these worth? So you can see I bought them all out, but we had the opportunity to buy 6 rare summoning crystals, and they were valued at 30 diamonds a piece. It's not 30, excuse me, 30 rampage medals a piece. So using that information, I'm like, all right, now we have a connecting thread we can figure out, we can translate that into diamonds. And I understand it might not be perfectly one-to-one, but this is the best I could come up with because I wanted some nice round numbers at the end to give diamond values to aspects of the event and to give summons values because we can calculate that out of diamonds, right? And we all care about summons, right? That's why we're all here. So if you look here now, knowing that 30 rampage medals got us 1 summoning crystal, then we know 1 summoning crystal is worth 88 diamonds. Like when you're doing, of course it's different if you get in the black market shop, but if you're just doing pulls with diamonds in the summoning portal, you know, 10 pulls 880, 1 single pull is 88 diamonds. So from that, we can just divide 88 by 30. And now we know diamonds, what's the worth in diamonds per rampage medal? Well, it's about just under 3 diamonds. So it's like 2.93 diamonds. And like I said, obviously there's other great things to buy in that redeem shop, but I just wanted a conversion. So that's what we used. And we all love summons. So I just went piece by piece. There's a lot more going on here than you might think. We'll start off with the Trials of Fury. First, there's 2 parts of this. There's the daily rewards and the first clear rewards. Let me make this a little bigger. Yes, so the first clear rewards, and I suggest everyone, I mentioned this in my other video. I know a lot of other creators have mentioned it as well. It is super worth it to do first clears. So if you're like me and you're comfortably farming stage 5, phase 5 of stage 5, C-5, however they call it, you should keep doing that, but make sure you clear at least once, stage 1, 2, 3, and 4 up to stage 5, because those first clearance rewards are very strong, as we're about to see. So what did I do here? Well, I just calculated just our first clearance of everything. So on top of whatever daily you'll get here, that we'll talk about from those initial clearances, you get a bonus of stage 1, it's 10 diamonds, 30 rampage medals, 1 rare summons, so on until stage 5, which is 20 diamonds, 30 rampage medals, and 3 rare summons. So we get a grand total here of 80 diamonds, 150 rampage medals, and 9 rare summons. And that's just doing the first clear on all 5 stages. So I can convert that now because we have this calculation I did over here, where we get the diamond value for a rampage medal. We can convert that into a diamond value. So the 80 diamonds are worth 80 diamonds. The rare summons, the 9 of them, just 9 times 88, is worth 792 diamonds. And then the rampage medals are worth exactly 440 diamonds. So we did, to do that, again, we just did 150 times this number we found over here, 2.93, and there we go. So we get a total diamond value of 1,312. Pretty nice, I think. Pretty good. And then we can just divide that by 88, and now we know how much summons it's worth. What's the summon value? So I'm going to do that for both wherever I can through every piece of this event, because there's lots of corners to investigate in this event. So the summons value is just under 15 summons. So just from those easy first clearances, maybe it's easier for some than others, you're getting 15 summons worth of value. Now, let's zoom out a bit. If we move along to the Trial of Fury daily rewards, let me actually move out even more so my head is not in the way. So the way I calculated this, and you can see I made a tiny little note here, is this is assuming optimal clearance. So what do I mean by optimal clearance? Well, optimal clearance is you are always clearing stage 5 at phase 5. I should put the 5 in there over there. At stage 5 at phase 5, but you can't do that every single time because 4 of your daily things, like you get 3 attempts a day. So 4 of those, so maybe 3 on the first day, 1 on the next day, will have to have gone to doing stage 1 phase 5, 2 stage 5, 3 stage 5, 4 stage 5, because you had to get those first clearance rewards. We're all on the same page? All right, so there are 5 days that the Trials of Fury are active, so you get 15 clearances, right? Because you get 3 attempts a day. So we need to do 1 into each of the first 4, and then we have a remaining 11 that we can put into stage 5. So as you can see here, we're just doing 1 clearance, so this is what you get from 1 clearance of each at phase 5. So at stage 1, phase 5, it's 2,000 XP, 4,000 gold, 2 mithril, 20 stamina, 10 diamonds, so on, up until stage 5. You might see these big numbers. That's because the numbers, I'll just tell you right now, were 6,000 XP. I believe this was 12,000 gold. This was 15 mithril. This was 60 stamina, and this was 30 diamonds, right? But then we can multiply it by 11 because we're going to be able to clear it 11 times. There's only 4 times we missed out on by doing the first clears. So we do this numbers times 11, and that's how we get the 66,000 XP, 132,000 gold, 165 mithril, 660 stamina, and 330 diamonds. So I can quickly, tally all that up, get the totals. So just by doing a summation down each of these columns. So in total, we'll get 80K XP, 160K gold. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's nothing to sneeze at. 187 mithril, which is actually quite nice, especially if you're not into the higher levels of the artifact material raid. 800 stamina, which is really significant. That's 4 huge stamina potion refills. And then 400 diamonds. So we can convert that into diamond value. I've elected not to convert the XP, gold, and mithril. Maybe there's a way to do it by converting it to stamina and then seeing on average how much we get by farming different stages. But I just thought, consider it a bonus. We'll talk about it at the end. I'm not going to give that a diamond value. However, the stamina we can, because like I said, 800 divided by 4 is 200, which is 1 huge stamina potion. So we're getting 4 huge stamina potions worth of stamina. 1 huge stamina potion is 60 diamonds, 60 times 4. So it's 240 diamonds of value. Plus here, we have the 400 diamonds are worth 400 diamonds. And altogether, we have a total diamond value from this of 640 diamonds on top of the goodies over here with the XP, gold, and mithril. Finally, I can divide that again by 88, and this is just over 7 summons worth of value. Now to a bit easier, less confusing stuff. If we look over here, we've got the total sign-in rewards. So this is the 12 days of the event, and we're just basically collecting rampage medals as well as the dice that we can use for the Odyssey of Dreams maps, which we'll talk about in a second. But just using the rampage medals, we get 350 total. We can multiply that by this number over here, the 2.93. That's our little conversion. So we get 1,026.67, so and 2/3 diamond value, so about just over 1,000 diamonds worth of value, and then we can just divide that by 88, and again we're just under 12 summons worth of value, and that's just by signing in every day, and that's not counting the priv card, which is crazy, and yeah, and the dice, and you might, as we'll talk about in a second, you might get a lot more than you think from those dice on those maps. So now onto the Festive Frenzy. If you don't know what the Festive Frenzy is, let me show you that very, very quickly. in the game. So this is just like a community event. So everyone on your server is participating in it, and we're all earning points. So you can see to get the max rewards, which certainly it looks like we're going to be able to do on the server, we need 1.5 million points, and we all make a little tiny contribution to it. And you can see we've got just about 2 days left. And we're already nearly done. So from this, you can see we got 3 rare summons, we got 300 diamonds, and we got 100 rampage medals. So back to the spreadsheet. What does that actually mean for us in terms of value? Well, you can see here, let me make this a little higher so my head's not in the way. You can see here the 100 rampage medals times 2.93 is 293 diamonds worth of value. The 300 diamonds are 3 diamonds, and then the 3 summons times 88 are 264 diamonds worth of value. So the total diamond value is about 850. It's 857 diamonds worth of value. Divide that by 88 as we've been doing, and it's just about a 10 pull. It's 9.74 summons of that value in summons. All right, so we're getting towards the end, guys, and then you see down here I've got my grand total, so we'll do a big reveal. It's pretty crazy. Maybe you guys could put in the comments what you think it's gonna be. It's so many diamonds and it's so much summons value, it's crazy. So now we got the Odyssey of Dreams. A quick little note, I told you guys in the shop not to buy the extra dice because I thought you could only do each full map, so one map is 4 rounds of moving your little guy around the map. I thought you could only do that 4 times, so I thought it was like one map is 4 rounds and then 4 maps, so 16 rounds. It's not true. You can keep doing the maps. It's been confirmed when I've talked with other people who really pushed really hard. So this is a crazy thing. And here I've taken a very conservative estimate. So let me explain that. So let's go into the game so I can show you something. Sorry, all the switching back and forth, but I think it's worth it. If we go to the Odyssey of Dreams, you can see here, guys, if we click Adventure Treasure, every time you clear the map, which like I said is 4 rounds, it adds up to 96 steps, you get this. So you get 10 legendary shards, 30 legendary shards makes 1 legendary summoning crystal, so that's like our divine crystal. We get 150 rampage medals, and we get 1 rare summons. However, there's tons of goodies that drop every time you land. When you don't land on a mystery man, it's like 2,000 gold or something, or yeah, like 2,000 gold is what I just got when I landed over here before I started filming. Pretty underwhelming, but if you do land on these guys, I've seen it be as kind of underwhelming as like 10 auto battles to like I got 5 shards of a legendary crystal of one of these. So instead of 10, I got 5 just by landing on one of these guys. And I even saw someone on my Discord just straight up get a full-blown, ready to go legendary crystal. So there's a lot of extra freebies I'm not including. That's just bonus. So if we go back now to the spreadsheet, you will see I made a note. And guys, the spreadsheet will be available in the description of this video, or you can just hit me up on Discord or just DM me directly. You can see I'm not counting any bonus goodies, and I'm assuming just a minimum 4 maps of completion. I'm already towards about halfway through my second map, and it's not even been 4 days, and there's 16 days of the event, so I think assuming 4 maps is pretty fair. So from 1 map of clearance, like I said, you got the 150 rampage medals, the 1 rare summons, should probably change this to rare, and then the 10 legendary shards. So times 4, we get 600 medals, 4 rare summons, and then 40 legendary shards. So basically that's like 1 1/3 legendary crystals, right? Because 30 makes 1, and then we'll have 10 left over. So the diamond value, I'm gonna ignore the legendary shards. That's just a bonus we'll talk about at the end. But the rampage medals, using our calculation, is 1,760 diamond value. And then that's a lot, right? That's a lot of diamonds. That's like 2 10 pulls. Is that exactly 2 10 pulls? It is exactly 2 10 pulls, right? And then the diamond value here of the summons is, whatchamacallit? Why can't I do math? The diamond value of the summons is 352 diamonds. So it's these 4 summons times, how do you call it? 4 summons times 88, right? So the total diamond value is 2,112 diamonds, and the total summon value is a nice even, like I said, this was a 10 pull, and then we had our 4 summons, 2 10 pulls, and then our 4 summons, so it's 24 summons value. Now the last one's very easy. This was the 7-day sign-in I just showed you, which, yeah, disclaimer, I think maybe is about the 5 million downloads and not related to the Wild Sands, but because it's concurrent, I'm lumping it in. So very easy calculations. We got 1 legendary summons. I'm gonna just call that 1. 2 ancient summons, very cool, call it 2. Then we got the 14 rare summons, so that is a summon value of 14. And then multiply that by 88, we get a diamond value of 1,232. Let me turn that into a nice pretty number. Let's move on to the grand totals, the things that actually matter. So this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. I'm gonna make myself bigger because I want to be dramatic. This is the most generous event imaginable for free to play. I just can't believe it. Like, I'm not gonna call out any other games like Raid Shadow Legends, but imagine if they did something like this. Like, if I won't say it, but if a game like Raid Shadow Legends, of course I won't name a game, but that'd be crazy, right? Look at this. Here are the raw materials we mentioned before. So we got the 80,000 XP. This was all from the daily completions of the trials. 160k gold, 187 mithril, 800 stamina, and 400 diamonds. That's what we all got from that. Stamina and diamonds obviously we turned into a diamond value. Now just in terms of straight up summons, so this isn't summons value, this is just how many raw summoning crystals we got. For rare summons, it was 30, just 30 rare summons just by doing this stuff. You get 2 1/3 legendary summoning crystals. Like I said, you got the 40 shards, so that's 1 1/3, plus the 1 legendary summons from the 7-day sign-in event. And then also from the 7-day sign-in event, you got the 2 ancient summons. So already really juicy, but look, this is what it's all about. Let's make this nice and big. Nice and big. Maybe that was too big. Maybe that's too dramatic. There we go. So just in terms of value, in terms of diamond value and summons value, the diamond value is over 7,000 diamonds once we converted it all up. And then if we added all the summons values, or we just took this and divided by 88, we've got a summons value of almost 82 summons. It's over 80 summons worth of value you're getting from this, 30 of which are just straight up raw rare summons. I think that is nutty. I think that is just unbelievable. And like I said, why would I be rude and shout out a different game I used to play like Raid Shadow Legends? I'm not gonna name some specific game, but it just blows my mind having played other games the way this all works out, that it's just crazy generous. I'm waiting for the moment, and I'm gonna be honest, maybe it's that I do come off optimistic, but there is a cynical streak within me, and I do think we'll see what happens when like a Guild Wars things comes in, or there's more PvP stuff, or they start adding more pay-to-win features that maybe starts to ostracize me and the rest of the free-to-play player base. But right now, man, they are blowing me away, and I'm sorry if I sound like I'm really, you know, massaging their ego and sucking up to them. They're not doing anything for me. They haven't even given me 1 drop of diamond rewards. I've given these guys over 200,000 views worth of content for free. No content creators up. So I'm just doing this because I'm so impressed that they're this generous. Not to complain either. I don't mind. The longer I stay free to play, the more fun it is for me, probably. We'll see about the content. But it blows my mind. That is so flippin' much. That is so flippin' much. So I thought we could end the video right there, but maybe finish off with a bang, hopefully a bang, we'll see. What am I talking about? Well, if you look over here on my little inventory bag, I've got a red dot. Like I mentioned, guys, in the Odyssey of Dreams, when you clear it, you get 10 shards. For our oh, I didn't even mention, guys, we had this initial kickoff of the event awards where I think we got a couple summons and we got 10 shards, right? So I got 10 shards from there. I got the 10 shards from just clearing it, and then twice when I landed on these little men, I got 5 shards. So that got me 30 shards. So I've got enough for a divine summon. And I didn't do a divine summon yesterday on my stream. Thought it'd be really fun to do divine summon. We still have, oh no, the 10x isn't up. Well, you know what? I introed it in such a big way. Is it up? No, the 10x is up. So cool. Okay, amazing. Wow, this is a long 10x. Cool. Well, I do want the 10x up, and part of my thinking is, guys, these are 3 epics I really want. I need dupes of Brienne, I need dupes of Imani, and I don't have Jankar, and I think he's pretty good. So, without further ado, we're gonna end the video here with hopefully a very exciting summons. I'm stalling. This is my MO. This is what I do. Okay, let's do it. That's gold. That's gold. Crazy. No way! No way! What? No way! No flipping what? I'm freaking speechless. Well, I guess we'll end the video there, guys. No flippin' Master of Legends indeed. Wow. No way. I got nothing to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. If you liked the video, like it. Comment if that blew your mind the way that just blew mine. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. I guess the dwarves were all paying tax for something. No way. No way. Okay, and share it with your mom, whatever. See you guys. I gotta go build Comet. Thanks.
Fastidious.